What's up, rollerbooters? We both know why you're here. We are going to unbox the brand new 2022 Braindead Them 909s. They just came in like minutes ago. So we're gonna head back and we're gonna unbox them and take a look at them. But before we do, we'll talk for a second before unboxing them. So there was a 2021, or is it 2020? Anyway, there was one former or previous Braindead and Them collaboration, which was kind of a blue tint. And these 2022 are pretty controversial, and that's exactly why I bought them. When I saw that they dropped, I literally sprinted to my wallet to type in my card information.
Shut up and take my money.
And the reason I knew I wanted them instantly is that they are very controversial. They're certainly not boring. Most people either tend to love them or hate them. People don't know if they look like cheesecake. People don't know if they look like some kind of marbled steak. I mean, I'm amped, but there's 4 different configurations you can get with these skates, which is actually really cool. So that you can get the ones that I got, the aggressive one, the aggressive setup 909. You can also get a pretty cool 80 millimeter like free skate, kind of almost like rec skate. It looks super fun, super fun. Maybe I'll try to set mine up like those in the future. And then there's 2, from what I understand, there's 2 different wizard setups. I think there's like a normal wizard setup, and then there's a premium wizard setup, which I think comes with an intuition liner, maybe a couple other goodies that are a little bit different. And those aren't cheap, but these are about 400 bucks. I try to make content as soon as I possibly can when new stuff comes in. So if you like the content, make sure you consider subscribing to the channel. If you do end up liking the video, give it a thumbs up. And so without further ado, let's get inside and let's unbox these things. I will mention before we open these up actually that I have never owned a pair of Them skates, and I've never actually skated a pair of Them skates. And definitely stay tuned for the review videos and me actually skating these. Should be in the very next video, but stay tuned for that. Let's do it. Ooh. Oh, I need to mute my phone. I guess we'll get a quick look at some of it. Them skates, mod 909 complete brown collaboration edition. Let's go, dude. Yeah, we'll take a quick look at the box real quick. A little bit of info on there on the bearings and everything. Them skates. And then a nice little carrying handle. And I didn't mention this earlier, but I did get mediums. I'm really liking the artwork big time. All right, well, no more beating around the bush. Let's go ahead and open these puppies up. Yeah. All right, man. Oh, dude, they look sick in person, dude. I am a fan, so we'll go ahead and get these out of here, but just first glance, I am in love, dude. I like them a lot. Let's get them out. Little disclaimer, right? No brakes, skate at your own risk. Yep, looks like they threw in a healthy amount of stickers here, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool, very cool. Little skate tool with a additional little Allen key there. Very ergonomic. So let's get a closer look at the skate itself. Ooh, I'm sorry, before I even dive into it, I noticed this immediately that I didn't know and I didn't see before. These eyelets are this like off kind of greenish, dark bluish eyelet color. That caught my eye. I just had to say that before I moved on. I think it's super cool little touch there. That's really neat. I am in love, guys. I know that a lot of you watching aren't, and that's part of the reason I bought these. I'd much rather buy skates that are very controversial than skates that are boring. And these are, I think, anything but boring. Let me know down in the comments if these look like some kind of red velvet cake, kind of cheesecake, sort of a milk, what am I saying? Like an iced coffee sort of look to them. But super interesting what they did with the kind of brownish burgundy tones with the sort of cream color mixed in. And then they just give the blue for a pop. I love it. I love it. And again, just feeling them in my hands, I love the texture of these. I think it's pretty standard on most of them skates, but so these come with, I think it's the V3 sole plates, their new updated sole plate that has a little bit, you can see, of a wider heel. Whereas before, I think these used to taper quite a bit closer to the frame here. They come with this kind of wider, both negative and positive sole plate. Rolling on, I think they're 50, what are these? Yeah, 58 millimeter 90A Them stock wheels, which I'll be honest, I don't wanna, be biased, but I haven't heard heard amazing things about their stock wheels, but I'm absolutely gonna give them a test, right? So when I skate these, they're gonna be completely stock. I'm not gonna change a thing on them. No wheels, no anti-rockers, no nothing. And skate them for at least long enough to know that I either love them or need to change them. So let's go ahead and pull out the liner and take a look at the liner. So I think this is their kind of newer, I can't remember what version this is right offhand, but it's their liner, nice and comfy feeling. Oh, and they have the kind of stretchy toe box. Oh, you know what? We didn't have any gel silica packs in here, did we? I feel like I'm missing something. No! I was really hoping for some really nice gel silica packs to take a look at. No, I'm kidding. But the toe box, stretchy toe box to allow a little bit of extra room if you need it, which is cool. I know a lot of people put intuitions in their Them skates, but again, I'm gonna skate these as they come and adjust them as needed. If that means buying some intuitions, then I'll probably do that at some point. But these feel nice. They feel like nice liners, and I've heard a lot of people say good things about them. Little insole here. I will mention too, just kind of offhand, I bought some of the dead shock absorbers to add in here. Thank you, JD. So Jeremy actually mentioned those, and then I forgot, and then JDA79 mentioned them on one of our live streams. And so I went and ordered those. So those will be one of the adjustments I make after skating these stock at least a couple sessions. So I'll throw in the dead shock absorbers because these don't come with any kind of shock absorption from the factory. So I'll pop those in there, see how they feel. I'll do kind of a small review on those. But what's cool is, at least from what I understand, this is part of the, of course, new 909s that are completely designed and funded by them themselves, which is really cool. So the last thing before was the buckle was not designed by them. And so this one is. So the whole skate is all them, which is really cool. So again, we'll try to get some close-ups of some different aspects of the skate so you can take a look at it. Nice little baby blue. It's a little bit, the light's a little bit bright, but if you can't tell, that's kind of a baby blue. But keeping in tradition with the rest of these, the buckle and the laces. Your pretty typical 909 boot, if you're familiar with it, just looks quite a bit different. whatever you want to call it. I'm really excited to try out the street frames here, man. These things are, I tell you what, man, the first word, like I mentioned earlier, solid. Just solid skates, and I am ecstatic to try these things out, man. I don't know, comment down below, do you like them or hate them? Because I like them a lot. And you know what, just for fun, I'm gonna pull off the frame and sole plate and just take a look at those separately, because why not? Without frames, nothing too crazy there. We'll take the sole plate off just to take a look. And again, what's cool, my brother noticed this on the first time, but these if you weren't aware, these sole plate bolts here take the same sized Allen key as your skate tool here, right? So you can use the same tool for your sole plates and your frames and your axles, which is really cool, which is really, I mean, it's just smart. It's just good business. All right, so there's the boot, or the shell rather. And then we'll take a quick look at the sole plate. It looks like they have, oh, these are taped in for your female adapters, female hardware for the frame receivers here. You can see on the sole plate. So again, if I'm wrong, I think these are the V4 sole plates. It probably even says it on here, maybe not. But again, when I unbox Sam's, these just have a really cool feel and texture to them. They feel like they're gonna slide really, really great. You can see the little wheel wells, the little recesses here in the sole plate itself. So really excited. And then, you know, I forgot to mention too, because I mentioned it with Sam's unboxing on the white 909s, but they have this new hardware in I think it's called the bridge hardware, but you can see inside, so where you screw in your sole plates, you can see that there's like these brackets, right? Right there. To keep, so instead of it being like four different individual pieces of hardware, it's brackets, and it's in the front too. It's probably hard to see in there, but the same thing is for these four receivers as well. Okay, well that's it for the 2022 Braindead Them collaboration skate here. Super amped to skate these. Again, stay tuned. We're gonna be skating these, testing them out stock, and making some tweaks to them as we go along. So if you like rollerblading content, make sure to consider subscribing. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you did like it. And rollerblades, we will see you on the next video. Take care.